Welcome to Socially Unfiltered,
That's the sleaziest tactic I have ever heard.
I cannot believe they would say that to you.
an open discussion all about social media, entrepreneurship, pop culture, and everything in between.
We're just some DIY girlies.
It costs $0 to support your friends.
You'll go on deep dives and doom scrolls with your hosts, Lex and V, to uncover the stories behind the headlines and look at everything through an unfiltered lens.
I want to relive the 2000s.
Not the trauma dumping on a Monday.
So grab a drink and get ready for a lot of yapping. Don't worry, there's no quiz at the end.
Strategy is such a buzzword.
English isn't my first language, so that's my excuse.
This is the Socially Unfiltered podcast.
We're back, Riverside. Thanks for taking us back.
Just said, need more streaming power? Upgrade. I might.
Oh,
We'll see how
yeah.
this goes because
This is a
last time we
trial
were
run.
here,
Last time
wasn't
we were
that
here,
great.
yeah, we were underwhelmed, but we're giving it a try. Completely unrelated to literally anything that we're going to talk about today.
Yeah, not at all. But just
Well,
so y'all know,
kind
we're on
of.
a different recording platform.
Yeah.
Because
But-
if one thing's not working, you try another. I mean, no, StreamYard was working. It's just the fact that they upgraded the plan we were on to like $500 a year. How do you go from like $200 a year to 500? Like, I get it, times are tough, but like, they're
Yeah,
like,
but,
yeah, we have all these new features, and I haven't seen a single thing like besides maybe adding photos into the back of recording or whatever.
Well,
But
and like
we
we
never
weren't
used that.
using it, yeah. So
No,
we were
so it's dumb.
paying for nothing. So we're back on Riverside, but
Mm-hmm. We'll see
still
how
love
this
StreamYard.
goes.
There just was a lot on there that we weren't using and couldn't justify
There's
the new
no
price
point.
of it. So
Yeah.
we're shopping back around, but it shouldn't change anything for what you guys hear. So just a fun little update from us.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so actually, I guess it does kind of tie into what we're talking about today because we're just kind of yapping today. Gonna do a little mental health check in on the status of the world. Just kidding. I can't go too far.
Let's not do that.
Yeah, no. So first, a little mental health check on both of us. I just got done talking about how I haven't answered my text messages in 5 days and picked up the hobby of gardening. So not like weed gardening, like actual like flower gardening. And
I
I
love that for you.
like
It's so cute.
bird's eye view. I'm like, you're probably not doing great, but I think this is just what I needed. I needed a little like mental reset.
Mm-hmm.
Now I can catch up on everything. I found a new hobby. I freaking love gardening all of a sudden.
Well, you can come plant our garden because we are not doing it this year because it's just so much work.
I know. Well, I was thinking about you the whole time I was doing it because I'm only doing flowers.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's a lot less, maybe not a lot less work, but I feel like when you're
Yeah.
planting vegetables, yeah, it's probably a lot more work.
Yeah, it is. And you have to like start indoors. Like we would have had to start
Yeah,
like
no.
last month and
No.
then put them out. And literally the only thing we actually successfully got last year was a few spicy peppers and a lot of cucumbers. And that's how I got
Yeah.
poison ivy. So honestly, I'm a little bit triggered by the garden. There's no poison ivy anymore, but that's how I got it.
So
And that shit
the
lasted a month.
poison ivy debacle of
God, that was
2024.
awful.
And
On
like
my
there was
hands
like
and feet.
there were like 3 episodes that we were talking about.
No, literally. It was taking over. That was
Yeah.
horrible.
No, I'm not. I'm doing what's called chaos gardening. It is something I found on TikTok, but basically it's exactly what it sounds like. So in my backyard, I did a raised flower bed, and you literally put your mulch in for the drainage, and then you
Mhm.
put your fertilizer in, and then you put your flower bed soil in, and then you literally take, so I got like 2 packs of like 1,000 wildflower seeds, and you literally just take them and sprinkle them
Sprinkle.
in everywhere and then water it and just see what grows. And
Cute.
that's what I did. But then in my front yard, I have to like actually redo our like flower bed for like the walkway. So that's a little bit more strategic, but
Yeah.
the
Mark
chaos
does that
gardening.
for
Yeah.
us.
We don't have to. Like we
We
have like
hydrangeas.
no yeah, it's just been sitting empty since we moved in and I've just been looking at it for the last few weeks and I'm like, it would be kind of cute to put some flowers there. So that's my new fixation is just playing with our flower bed. Just because it's been empty since we
Hmm.
moved in, and we don't have like a.
Yeah, can the HOA people leave you alone now that you're gonna make it cute?
No, they're still gonna yell at me about a fucking grass growing in my driveway.
Bugs is gonna get
I
it.
know, which like I get it didn't look great, but it didn't bother me for the few weeks that it was there, so it should not have bothered you. But
You know, I
whatever.
feel like the gardening thing is very much in line with like your mental health and your
Yeah,
growth. Like, you gotta plant your seeds, you gotta
I gotta
water
go
'em.
water those bitches. I have a job. I have babies to wake up for in the morning.
You water yourself every day.
Fill your own
It
cup.
doesn't happen overnight.
Plant your roots strong.
Yeah, I don't know the state of my mental health.
I feel like you
Mm.
need to be in a good state just because your wedding is so soon that like you have no choice. You got to rally for
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
However, there's obviously some very real life impacts that make it not great.
Yeah,
So,
there's a lot going on. And I feel like, I mean, we talked about this in the last episode too,
Mhm.
of just like so much is out there and we're seeing so much all the time and like war and traumas and just scary world things. And it sucks to obviously like not to turn a blind eye to it. It's just like really hard to not see those things or like go out of your way to like try not to when your entire work is on social media. So you're like
Right.
inevitably gonna be seeing those things. And I feel like that just like feels really heavy. All the stuff that's going on and like just the world. It's scary, but lots of exciting things too happening and like a time to be really happy. It's just like trying to figure out
How to be happy when the
how to
world is burning
yeah,
around you.
and it feels like there's a lot of guilt for that,
Mm-hmm.
at least for me too, because like my family's in Ukraine, so I just am
Mm-hmm.
like I feel so much guilt over that. Working through it in therapy. It's so
Which I feel
tough,
like is
but
totally valid. I mean, my family's in New York and I feel guilty when I can't
mhm,
be around them or see them. So I can only imagine what it's like across the world.
yeah, it sucks.
Yeah.
It sucks. So that's where I'm at, but in therapy every other week. So
Woohoo.
yep,
It is hard. I'm sorry.
it's okay. It is what it is.
It's like not though. I mean, I know that's our default, but like it's not.
Yeah, no, I don't know if it'll ever
Be
like
okay.
change or be okay.
Right.
Yeah, like I don't know. Like yes, I know the things that I'm being told and like you should be happy and like don't feel guilty with your family there and like they would want you to be happy. I know all these things. It's not
Yeah,
that I'm
but
like not registering these
mhm.
things. I know them. It's just hard to like not feel those things. And I think if anyone
Mhm.
was in the situation of like their whole family's in the middle of a war, like they also would feel that way
Right.
too. So I
Right.
don't know. We're just hoping that things get better, but
Mhm. Yeah, and that's why I
it's
don't even bother.
hard.
I probably sound like such a cold-hearted bitch, like listening to you say all of this, and I'm just like, yeah, like that. But I don't. There's no
It's true
point
though.
in being like everything happens for a reason. Like you can still,
Yeah.
you deserve this. You because obviously you know all of that, and if there's literally anything that I've learned over, weirdly, over the year and few days. It's like weird to say
Mhm.
that it's been over a year at this point, but anyway, there was like literally nothing anybody could say. And like no
Yeah.
matter what you did, you felt guilty for
Yeah.
enjoying it. Like getting back to regular life was like a weird adjustment because you're just like, how's everybody around me going about their life? Like
Yeah.
nothing is happening. And I think especially with your situation when it is something that's literally not even in our country, I think it's so easy for people to just not
Yeah.
even think about it and forget that we have,
Right.
yeah, friends who literally have
Mhm.
family there, and we're not all lucky to have everybody in the same country as us. And
I
unfortunately,
know,
they're,
seriously.
yeah, like it's definitely something that I think a lot of people take for granted, myself included. I mean, I hate being 14 hours in a car away. I can only imagine what
I
it's like
know.
not being able to drive if you have to, you know? So
Hmm.
I am sorry. And again, I'm not a cold hearted bitch, I swear.
No, it's
There's
just like
just no
true
point.
though.
Like,
There's
there's
nothing
literally
that
no
anyone
point.
can say or
Yeah.
do or like,
It is what it is, unfortunately,
yeah,
is the default saying this
yeah,
year. But hoping every day
yep,
that things will get better for them and that you can go into your wedding weekend and enjoy it and just be in your own little world for a minute and know that they're
yeah.
all supporting you.
I know.
I'm
It'll be
sorry.
good. It's
It
just
won't.
like, yeah, it's just always something
Yeah,
that I'm
living.
thinking about or like
Mhm.
seeing stuff all the time. So it's hard.
Yeah, your
But
algorithms probably push you a lot more stuff than
yeah,
like me or somebody else.
yeah, for sure. So that's where we're at.
Maybe we need to go to like a yoga class,
And we need to go to that
the
witch
witch
spot.
spa.
Yeah.
I need like a hex or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I think we're okay. Overall, I think we're doing okay.
Yeah.
Just
Doing all right.
some lifetimes that would be better if they weren't happening, but
What can you do? It's the way the cookie crumbles.
sometimes it is.
Anyways, what's
Anyway,
good with TikTok? Well, another 75.
yeah. Well, so now let's talk about something super happy and upbeat and really exciting. TikTok might still be getting banned.
Yeah, this is just a never ending fucking play.
Honestly, I'm so over it. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, I don't
Yeah,
even want to share the updates anymore on my
no, I
Instagram. Like,
know.
I don't even want to. Again, I'll never
It's
unfollow
just,
Erin Parnas and Sarah, but like, I literally just don't even. I don't even care.
I don't at this point either. I'm just like, fine, take it away. Like, I don't even know what else w- we say or do. It's just like, okay, here's
Mm.
another 75-day extension to work out some deal. Then a deal's not going to be made. Here's another extension to work out some deal. I'm like, how many extensions can we file? And also,
Mhm.
I mean, TikTok has already changed so much. Like, my entire algorithm is fucking ads or like
Yeah.
weird
Well,
things.
and
Like,
like, I keep seeing people being like, the vibe on TikTok is just different. And I'm like, you know what? Like,
mm-hmm.
you're right. And this is the weirdest like realization that I came to the other day. TikTok is turning into Facebook, and I don't mean like the ads and like whatever, but like the way that people interact on there. Like TikTok, you like I think the band scared away all of Gen Z, and
Yeah.
now we're just left with like the angry millennials and boomers. I'm not kidding because on like everybody says they don't like posting on reels because it's like angry and nasty and like people are like you're doing this wrong and like you should have done this and what about this
Mhm.
recipe, what about me, I have this allergy, like that is what TikTok has been like since the ban. And like, I literally feel like it scared away all of the funny people. Like, I
Mhm.
don't know what happened on there, but it just, comment sections are different. The vibes are different. It's not, I just feel like it used to be more of people being like, oh my God. And again, maybe I'm just not seeing a lot of it. I know that this doesn't not exist just because I don't see it, but I just feel like it's such an angry place now. Like, people are just, mad at each other and like saying like, oh, this is like you're wrong, like I don't know, it's just like hostile a little bit.
Yeah, I feel like everywhere is right now. I'm just
Yeah.
like, it just goes back to the whole, are we meant to see everything? Or in like,
Hmm.
it's scary how hostile and like angry everybody is. And I mean, they have a right to be, like, I understand because of literally everything going on in the world.
Hmm.
It's fucked. Like, it's
Hmm.
people are angry, but it's, yeah, not an enjoyable place to be on social media
Hmm.
right now. And I'm also noticing how different it feels and looks. And I'm seeing videos now twice pop up on my For You. And I'm like,
Me
that has never
too.
happened before to
It'll
me.
pop up and it's already liked and I'm like,
Yeah, that's weird. It's been happening like a few times to me. And I'm like, this is so strange.
yeah, it's really weird. Yeah, so I don't
Things are
even.
changing. Who knows what deal they're gonna make? Who knows who's gonna own it?
Mhm.
It's already not the same, so I can't even imagine when somebody actually ends up like buying it and owning it and turning it into whatever. I just think it's funny when, like, say somebody in the US buys it and they think they're gonna have all this success, and I'm like,
I think people are gonna
you're
run
not though,
from it.
because they're
Yeah.
gonna leave the app, or they're not gonna use the features anymore,
Mhm.
or they're not gonna be getting paid the same as they were before. Like, I noticed that too, like with Benny's account, like, views have gone down so much from the creator program, like
Mhm.
what it was a year ago to like what we built up and the amount of money they were paying out for views. Now it's like, and the content hasn't changed. That's the thing. Like, I'm still like
Mhm.
continuing the storytelling content and the series and like everything I was doing before that was working and getting like virality and getting us consistent like paychecks from it. It's completely different now. Like, even those videos are at like 2,000 views or something, and it's so different on TikTok
Mhm.
now for big creators, that especially that are in the creator fund. It's like crazy to see the difference. And this is coming from a social media manager that's
Yeah.
running like a big account with 155K. Like, it wasn't anything that we changed. So
Mhm.
yeah, it's weird to see for sure. And I just think that they're not going to see the success they think they are if they own this platform, or whoever buys this platform. Like, it's not going to be what it was, and they're not going to make money like they think they are.
I agree. I also just got an email, so obviously very different than like the creator fund, but the TikTok shop commissions.
Mm-hmm.
I just got an email. I like haven't really looked at it, but it was like they're changing the way you get paid. Like right now you can go in and withdraw whenever you want. I don't know if the creator fund is the same way. I've never seen like
No,
the
it's
back.
once a month, like on the
So
15th.
that's what they're changing the TikTok shop commission to,
Mm.
is you used to be able to withdraw it whenever you want. Now they're paying it out once on the 15th.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's interesting.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that we made any money at all, like, very
I
grateful.
know,
And
right?
like, but I'm just saying, like, for the creators that are making money,
Mhm.
like, I know a lot of people have noticed that
Yeah.
it's harder to get views, it's harder to get your content on the For You page, and like even like people I follow and like their videos, like I'm barely seeing their content now too. Like,
Mhm.
it's so weird. Like, they're gone. And Aaron Parnas actually made a video and was like, so many of you are saying you're not seeing my videos anymore, and
Mhm.
like I'm not popping up for you, or like you just haven't seen me in months. And I just think there's a lot going on. And I hate to be
Mhm.
the person that's like, it's the algorithm,
I
it's the
know,
app,
me
or whatever,
too.
but like
Yeah,
it
me
actually
too.
is this time.
Because well, and because because I saw his video too that was like people are telling like, and I do think world issue content is probably suppressed a little bit. They're probably
Mm,
not wanting to whatever change was made. I don't know, whatever when happened when it went dark, we will never know. But if something
yeah.
was changed, but I think also like you said, obviously we're not just blaming the algorithm. Like at the end of the day, it requires a ton of scrolling time to see all of these people that like organically, you know what I mean? So like I've kind of just defaulted to like going to people's profiles that I want to make sure I see their content of, just because I don't like, you can't rely on the
Mm,
algorithm anymore unless you're scrolling for like literally days. But at the
yeah.
same time, it shouldn't take me an hour of scrolling to see a video from somebody that I follow. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
Even under the following tab, I'm like, why am I not seeing their stuff anymore?
mhm.
It's
Oh
so
yeah, I'll
weird.
go to the following dude, I don't know what happened, but like you had like 5 TikToks pop up in a row on mine the other day, like on my
Yeah,
For
it's
You.
weird.
And
Like,
they were from
weird
like
shit.
March. Like it was like
Mm-hmm.
the beginning of March. It was so weird.
Yeah,
And I was like, I'm literally about to start just like stalking you every day because like
I know.
your stuff just like doesn't pop up for me.
I know,
Which,
same. That's what happens with every single time I go into the following tab. It'll say like 3 weeks
yeah,
ago or something. And I'm like,
it's
what the
so
hell?
weird. And like oh my God, fuck, what was I just gonna say? Oh, I was just gonna say, I admittedly have really not been scrolling a lot like since we got back from your bachelorette. So I probably have just organically missed a lot that like you and Gabby is mostly were like popping up. And I was like, oh my God, you guys, I'm so sorry. Like I had no idea that this was just out in the internet living here. Like I don't know. And like again, it like makes me feel creepy, but like I'm about to start like literally going to your TikTok every day or
Oh,
going
I
to
do.
Gabby's every day. Like
Yeah,
to
I
see what you
constantly look at
posted.
your stuff.
You do? Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm always
Oh
like,
my
"Oh, did I
God.
miss
I didn't know.
anything?" I'm scrolling your comments. I'm in
I
there.
don't. I literally don't even look at I sent Gabby a screenshot one day from my TikTok. I don't remember for what. And she was like, you have 99 plus notifications. And I was like, I don't look at my TikTok notifications. Like if
Oh my god.
it's so bad. I don't know why. We were just talking about this. I get stuck in like functional freeze, I think is what the technical term is, where it's like you just see so and I don't say like, oh, I see so much going on in my TikTok notifications I have to answer, but like between like Instagram notifications, DMs,
It's
TikTok
insane.
notifications, DMs, my email, my phone, like I
No,
for the
no,
last like month have literally just been like
it's insane.
and then yeah, I literally never
Like, I'm
click on
trying to
my
go on a
TikTok
fucking game
notifications.
show where they just take our phones for 2
Same.
months. Like, let's just
Same. Like I could go still trying to go on the circle. It's
oh
been
my
like
god,
6 years
yeah.
of applying. Let me
Like,
on.
just get my phone out of here.
Literally.
It's a lot.
Yeah. It's
But
a
that's
lot.
good. I'm glad you're protecting your peace.
I'm protecting my peace, but I'm also like actively probably like people are probably actively very upset with me for not answering them for a week. So
You know what?
I
Nothing
gotta
is
get back on
urgent
that.
and nothing is an emergency. If they have an emergency, they'll let you know. But
Everything's
I
fine.
don't think like that's another thing. Just because you have access to somebody and you have their phone number, it's like you don't get a response right away. Like I just think
Hmm.
it's so crazy how we've built this like answer now mentality where like we feel like we have to answer right away and the other person feels like they need an answer right away, and if it's
Hmm.
like if you wait it's like something wrong, like why aren't you answering me, why are you ignoring
Yeah.
me? And same goes for like if you're on social media and someone's like, well, you're on social media, and it's like, okay, and like that's my time that I'm doing whatever, but you're
Right.
not owed like a response, nobody's owed anything. And I think we need to start practicing that more, like instead of answering right away, like think about what you want to say, or like if you're in the middle of something, like finish what you're doing and then you can answer the person unless it's like
Hmm.
urgent. But I just think
Well,
we've
that's
also
we
built
have
such like a like
instant.
instant
Yeah.
gratification and like instant response times that when you don't, it's like, what's
Hmm.
wrong? Something's wrong.
Yeah, no, and we've talked about that before. And I like truly, this is how I justify it in my head. And like, if this is just me making an excuse, like, I guess it is what it is. I'll work that out in therapy. But I like when I see a text message come through, like, truly, unless it's something that I can either just like a one word answer, like, if the text that I have to send back is anything more than like, yes, no, maybe, later, call me, like if it's anything more than one or two words, like I cannot answer it on the
Hmm.
fly. It is just how my brain works. I have to be like, I know it sounds insane for me to say, oh, I've had it on my to-do list for 4 days to answer Gabby. Like I literally have a time block on my calendar right now that says answer everything, because I have to not force myself, but like I prefer to be like sitting in one spot, focusing on the conversation, responding the way that I need to respond, instead of just being like, I don't know, like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm listening to this while I'm driving. Like, thank you so much for saying, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just
Hmm.
not trying to like answer in 5 seconds and like not fully be present in the conversation. So there are a lot of conversations in my phone that sit unanswered for days because I just don't have, whether it's like the time or the mental capacity to like sit down and give like a detailed and thoughtful response. I just am not an on the fly texter. I'm also not somebody who's like, other than you, like I do not like have a continuous conversation with
No,
people
me
via
either.
text. So it's like usually if somebody is texting me, it's to ask like a solitary question, you know what I mean? And like if I need a minute to like like I'm not going to drop what I'm doing to sit down and answer this
Yeah.
text message. And that's not to say I'm not prioritizing it. It's more so I want to make sure that all of my shit is done and taken care of so that when I
Mhm.
do participate in this conversation with you, I'm not worried about 400 other things,
Yeah.
which is why my text messages sit unanswered for a week.
But it's
Which,
actually like scientifically, like that is what you're supposed to do. Like
right, like we're not supposed to be
doing
like,
multiple multitasking. You're
no,
not.
no,
It's that is increases like the ADHD and like your procrastination even more. It's
yeah.
like the fact that you do that is amazing
Well,
because
I
so
feel
many
like it's
I
kind
get
of
so
like
distracted
psychotic.
so easily with stuff. Like if somebody texts me or like I
Hmm.
honestly need to just log out of my texts on my computer because whenever I'm working, I feel like every time I see the little red, it like bothers me. So I go into it and then I immediately get distracted for whatever text just came through. And it just sets you back because you're like, what was I even doing? Like, and then you go
Hmm.
back to what you're doing, and then another text come through because you answered that. So it's like it's a constant back and
Yeah.
forth, and I need to get better about it too because it's like it is so distracting and it's not good to constantly be bouncing back and forth. Like
Right.
sit down and set a timer and like finish one thing, then move to your next thing. But
Hmm.
my brain is so scattered. I'm constantly distracted by like, oh, well, wait, the dishwasher just went off. Like it's clean. I have to go
Hmm.
take those out now. And then I'm like, wait, what was I doing back here? And it's
Hmm.
just like a constant.
Well, that's why I have to do it because if when it comes to either like work tasks or like anything that I am like, especially work stuff, if I stop what I'm doing in the middle of it, if I'm editing a video and I stop editing that like my brain will not go back to it.
Mhm.
I don't know why. I don't want to say it's a bad habit because it has just like it's just something about my brain and I have learned to adapt to it, which is where all of this came from. Like I cannot be on my phone just
Mhm.
throughout the day because it's just not the way that my brain functions on my phone. And obviously, and this like kind of makes me feel bad talking about it because I'm like, I swear I'm not just like seeing people's texts and being like, oh, I'm not answering that. But obviously, I like screen my texts to make sure like there's nothing like emergency or like anybody needs something like urgent. But like, if it's just like a casual, like catching up conversation, like there probably will be like 24 to 48 hours between my responses. And that's not great. However, I do think I am maybe a little extreme with it. Like, I feel like I'm on the end of the spectrum where, like, I'm not to be dramatic, kind of shocked. Like, somebody in my life has never called like a wellness check, like, because I just stop answering for like 2 or 3 days. So I'm like, I maybe need to. I don't know. But then I like always am answering you. So I'm like, if anything were to ever like you would know.
I would
Like
know.
if I went more than like 24 answers, not 24
Yeah.
hours, not answering
I'm like,
you.
okay, well, you're not drying your hair still, but
You're like, okay, well, you're not cleaning for that long, bitch. Like, where
no.
are
And
you?
when you aren't answering me, like I know you're working. Like I know you're
Well,
plugged
and
in.
like just look at my location and it's probably home.
Right.
And like if I'm
Exactly.
home, I'm not
If
dead,
I
you
see
know?
that and I'm like,
Like
oh, it's fine.
well, and then at the same time, I'm like,
He's just
anybody who
waking.
can see my location, like they probably do just see me sitting at home and they're like, she can't fucking answer my text message.
No, it's so crazy that people have these like expectations of
Hmm.
immediate responses and needing an answer. And it's like,
Yeah.
then call me if you really need something that bad. It's like,
Hmm. Oh, well, my phone's on do not disturb for calls too. Actually, you have to call twice and it'll push through.
yeah.
Also, wait, speaking of this, I saw a TikTok the other day and it was like, name something that we did that would like send Gen Z into a coma. And one of them was if you couldn't like when we couldn't text our parents and we used to have to call their work and ask if they were there. I was like, that is so funny
In the
because
middle of their
Nat
fucking like I can't
is
even
literally
imagine. Like
there.
I did that so many times while she was with a client. Like
Me too.
she does nails, so it's like
Yeah,
you
she's
gotta
like
have
sitting there
something
literally holding her phone.
I had, like 6 fuzzies. Like in my lashes, in my
From
eye.
what?
I have no idea they were white.
Hold on. Sorry, I started answering a text message while you were gone. That I should. This is why I shouldn't have, because it's taking so much brain power out of me that it like. But hold on. This should
No, you're fine.
actually only take 2 seconds. Okay, I'm done with that task. Wow.
Wow. Good job.
That was a big word for Elmo.
Proud of you.
Also realized in my I also have an unanswered text from Bella, so sorry to all of your friends.
Yep.
I'm just
There it
kidding.
is. It's okay.
My
She's the
bad.
same way. I literally don't text with Bella. You have to call her.
Oh yeah, no, I was showing her something that you'll see in a few weeks.
What? What do you mean, you little sketch? What are you doing?
You little
No
rascal.
secrets.
Secrets are no fun.
No, they're not.
They are for me. Yeah.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Anyway, also while you were gone, I was organizing all of my computer tabs that are open. Have you ever used, so I know you use the It Cosmetics CC cream, right? Have you ever used the glow version of it?
No.
So it's like apparently the same thing, but it just has like a, I think more like a dewier finish. So I really love the It Cosmetics CC cream and I really want to try the glow one, but they don't make it in a mini size. So I would have to like fully
Mm.
commit to the full size. I mean, I could
Yeah.
go to Sephora and try it, but I don't feel like doing that. So I was just curious if you've ever tried that one because I want to try it.
No, but you know what I did just get? Because I have seen so many people using this. The Kopari, what's it called? It's like the SPF spray.
Wait, whoa, I have no idea what this is.
Okay, it's the I have seen this everywhere, and this one girl I follow, Abby Buffo or whatever, she sprayed her entire body, and she was like glistening. It's the Kopari Sun Glaze Sheer Setting Mist Sunscreen. Let me just show you what she
Wait,
looks
yeah,
like.
I want to see this in action
Oh my god, it was
because I
insane.
love a glow.
Abby. Okay, wait. Is this it? No. Yeah, here it is. Okay, look on Instagram. I just sent it to you.
Okay. Should I watch your 47 unanswered DMs while I'm in there too?
Your own personal F1.
I love it. Wait, yeah, I love that. Because I got that stick from Dibs that basically, I mean, it's not SPF, but I like that it's a spray.
I
Way
know. I like
better.
that it's a spray, and I like that it's SPF because then you can just
Mm-hmm.
like it won't attract the sun. It like
Yeah.
spray. Yeah, she looks bomb. Also, I was cracking up because I just sent the most recent meme I sent you was, have you ever considered that maybe you see angel numbers all the time because your screen time is 12 hours?
No, literally. I
I'm like,
think
well,
that
yeah,
all the time. I'm like, no shit, I see 11:11 twice a
right.
day because I'm sitting in the same spot.
I'm sitting here at 11 a.m. and 11 p.m. So here we are.
And you know what? I'm gonna still live delusionally that they're
And
messages that are
it's
being
still
sent.
gatted on my body, okay?
Yeah, and it's still there. I can see it whenever I want.
And I don't care. But yeah, I just got that because I was like, that'll be a nice glow for a wedding
Hmm.
day too.
Yep.
Because I don't want makeup. I hate the feeling of like body makeup.
Hmm.
I don't want that. I don't
What
want
is your
anything.
makeup artist using that day? Do you know, like products wise?
I have literally no clue. I know she used Rare Beauty blush on me because I requested that. But no, I have no idea. I'm gonna change a few things I think about my eyes because I liked my eyes at this shoot I just did. They were like darker and had more shimmer. And my trial that I had last May with for the wedding wasn't like shimmery. It was like more matte, and I don't want that. I want like glowy, shimmery
Shimmer.
shimmer. Yeah.
Yeah, we need the sparkly.
Oh, the weather in
Sparkly
Dallas is
bits.
looking great. I'm
Yes, it
hoping it
is.
stays that way.
It will.
Like
Everyone's gonna
82,
feel great.
83, 79, 83. Like that is perfect.
What are you doing Thursday during the day?
I booked a workout class. Are you getting there Wednesday or Thursday?
Thursday.
Yep.
Did I just ask you Wednesday?
No, you said, what are you doing Thursday?
Oh,
I was just didn't know if you were coming Wednesday night or something.
no,
I have a
Thursday.
workout class at 7 on Thursday. Then
Mhm.
I'm just
Chilling.
gonna get coffee or something, shower, getting makeup done, but that's not till like 1 o'clock. and then gonna go at 3 to set up rehearsal dinner. And then go at 4 to rehearse, and then get dressed and go to rehearsal. But I don't have
Cool.
anything planned like until 1 o'clock.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
So
Good to know.
you'll see me. Come to my room.
I can't wait. I'm not gonna have a choice. I'm either gonna be there
right.
or the hotel lobby.
Well, hopefully they have rooms like available, because I mean, if people are staying there like on a Wednesday or something, I'm assuming it's for like business or something, and they'll leave in the mornings.
Right.
Like when we got there at like 11 last time we went, and it was a Thursday, and they had rooms open, so they just put us in a room right away.
Cool.
So I feel like they'll have stuff open.
I even
but if
tried to like
not-
pay for it. I was like, can I just like pay for it? And they were like, no.
Yeah,
I was like,
weird.
okay. Sorry for asking.
Yeah, very weird.
Sorry for trying to support your business. God forbid I support a locally
No,
owned
for
business.
real.
I'm just kidding.
I think the check-in is 3 o'clock, maybe, or 4.
I think 4. I mean, either way, we'll be like all I'll have to do is get dressed. I mean, I can literally do makeup in the lobby of the hotel if I have to.
No,
And-
we upgraded our room to like a big suite, so we'll have plenty of room.
Oh my
You
god,
can
cute.
have all your stuff in.
I'm gonna bring it all in and then ask Mark where he's staying.
With Ethan. Find it. Whatever. It's just like a bigger room. Like there's like 2 rooms. Like one room is like our bedroom, and then there's like a big open like
Room.
living room. Yeah, it's really big for getting ready. So you can come to my room.
Well, thank you for that. I think I'm gonna have to. We
Yeah.
land at like 9.
Perfect.
I mean, obviously.
Come on
by the
over.
time- Come on over, baby.
You can shower. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, I'm trying really hard not to have to check a bag, which I feel like Ethan brings such a small amount of things literally everywhere that we go that I feel like I can use part of his carry-on if I need to.
Yeah, that's what I always do.
Yeah.
I think we only need one checked bag, probably.
I know if we end up having to do one, it'll be fine. I'm just trying to avoid having to do it at all. But
Thinking about all the like signage and shit, like what do I do with all that stuff?
can you mail it before?
Yeah, I feel like I should mail it.
Yeah, I would mail it to Bree.
Even like flowers and stuff. Like I kind of want to like preserve mine, but I don't know how to do that. Like,
Oh my god, wait, you do?
mm-hmm.
Cool.
Why?
Just wondering.
You do?
Because
gonna
I
do it
wanted
for me?
I was gonna get you like a gift certificate to a place to have that done, but I didn't know what kind of bouquet you were doing, and I didn't want to ask to seem nosy. 2, I didn't want to commit you to doing that with your bouquet without discussing it with you, because I'm like, well, what if she doesn't want to fucking cast this in resin, and I just booked her list to do it. So I was contemplating doing something like that for you, but I didn't know if you were even doing.
That's
I don't want to say I didn't know if you were doing a bouquet because, like, obviously, but I didn't know if it was going to be like
Yeah.
real flowers that you wanted to keep, or if you were just because obviously it's destination. So
Mhm.
I feel like there's just a lot of. I'm like, would you even be able to get it back? Do you mail it back? Like, what do you do
I
with
know.
it? So
I
I
don't
kind
know
of
what I do with
skipped
it.
that idea, but I'm glad to hear that that is something that you would want to do because I think it's so cool.
Yeah, I think it's cool. I might have to like give it to Gabby or something and have
Yeah.
her mail it in, or I don't even know. But I kind of like the idea of making like, instead of just like something to hang, like do little coasters with it or
Yes.
something. I don't know.
I love
But yeah, I've seen a lot on
coasters.
Etsy that I think are cute. That's something we can like leave on our table or
Mhm.
side table. But I
I
just
think
have
it's
to
so
look at it.
aggressive, but like if it's small enough when people like cast it like perfectly as it is, like standing up in a thing, I think is so cool.
Wait, I've never seen that.
Oh, this is what I was gonna get you, but then I was like, I don't want to commit you to doing this like with your wedding bouquet. Hold on.
Mine is literally so simple. It's gonna be just like white flowers, and then like they're gonna kind of like there's gonna be like greenery like hanging too, so it's not like a stiff bouquet. It's gonna be like
Gotcha.
like I don't know.
I can't find a good example of it right this second, but I'll send it to you. But, like,
That's
there's,
such
like,
a good idea.
flat lay like, people do, like, flat
Yeah.
lays with it, like, I like that. I
Hmm.
like the coaster idea because then you can have it, like, used throughout your
Yeah.
home. No, this is, like the one that I was looking at, I need to find the actual link for it, is, like, literally, like, a rectangle resin block, and then
Hmm.
your bouquet is whole inside of it,
Oh,
and then it
wait,
goes,
that's
like, on a
cool.
shelf. Yeah, it looks, like, really
Ooh.
cool, but it's, like, kinda big, so I was like, again, I'm not
Mm.
trying to commit you to this if it's not something I know you would
Hmm.
want. I'll send you the links for it.
Oh
But
yeah.
anyway, I for like a long time was like, how do I like sneakily ask about her bouquet and like if, what she would want to do with it? And then I was like,
Okay.
I don't know, it's such like a
Send
sentimental
me all
item.
your florals. I want
I
to
don't
see.
yeah. Like I don't want to make that choice for you, but because my first thought
Um,
was the name change thing. And then I was like, well,
oh
I'm not
yeah.
doing so fuck
I know. I
that.
don't know if I'm gonna do that.
It just seems like such a process for
Hmm.
to go from one
I probably won't do it for a little bit because
right.
it just seems like a process, and I
Well,
don't
have you
feel
heard of that
like
name
doing
in
it.
a box thing?
That's when you get it, like the thing sent to you, and it shows you what to do and
Yeah,
stuff.
and like you
Yeah.
base like it's just all the paperwork. I think that's like such a good. That was
Yeah.
also something else I was
I
going
like
to get you,
that.
but
Yeah.
then I didn't know if you were changing your name, so I was like, I don't want to commit you to that either.
I think I probably will. I just don't. I don't know when or like.
Yeah.
It's not like priority for me on my to-do list right now.
Hmm.
But
I told Ethan I would do it if he did all of the paperwork for it. I'm
no,
like,
literally.
you have to do everything. I'm like,
Yeah, that's
you have to
actually smart.
even come with me to the DMV when I have to get a new
Hmm.
license.
I know it's like the license, isn't it like Social Security too?
Yes, like everything. You have to call
Yeah.
every card that you have and change your name on it, every
Holy
account
shit.
that you have, everything.
Doctors.
Yes,
It's
like
just so much.
everything. Which, like, a labor of love, I'll obviously do it because, like, I want your last name. But, like, could it not be this? Like, I wish there was just, like, one button, like,
Best
web.
I can do is the IG handle.
Yeah, no, literally, the best I can do is anything that I don't have to legally go to the government to request a change from. I'm like, I'll go by that, but like the actual timing of me doing it is going to be TBD
Yeah.
because
Can we just get a
that's
little repurpose.io action in
no,
here?
that's what
Like,
I'm saying.
why?
Like, why are we?
We
Yeah,
submit one thing, can't just go across everything. Like, it's just so dumb. So dumb.
it's so dumb. The
Yeah,
things we
actually,
do for love.
let me add that to my to zoo of not the name, but the floral thing.
Oh yeah, and I'll find some of the ones that I was looking at and send
I
them to
added that. Oh, I also need a text. Now that I'm thinking of shit.
and this is why we can't send texts in the middle of the day.
No, literally. I need to get a fucking basket for the flip flops. Can't forget that. Just so many like random things.
I know.
All the small things. Um,
Not me.
it's been raining for a week here, and I'm
Over it.
withering away.
You're
Yeah,
drowning.
it sucks.
We've had two really bad storms in the last week, but it's not like all day, every day rain. So
It just has not fucking stopped like all week long.
that
And it's
one picture
gonna,
you sent me that day, I was like, oh my God.
yes,
Like
that's literally been the last week,
you're
and
like
it's gonna continue.
screaming.
Oh, tomorrow and Thursday will be good, but then again, we're getting so much rain. Like I can't wait until it's June. Like
April
April
showers bring
sucks
May
here.
flowers. I
Yeah,
know it's all like it literally feels like hurricane season here right now. And
I
it's
know. The April showers are April showering.
they really are. They better be bringing some May flowers. My
Mm-hmm.
flowers. They better be bringing me some motherfucking
They
flowers.
will. They're
Oh my
watering your
God.
flowers. That's
Well, you
cute.
know, so I literally felt like such. This is so weird. Like, okay, so my grandma was like a huge gardener, like my whole life. Like, I always remember her having these like huge, crazy gardens, and like they had elephant bushes in their backyard, like legit life size. My grandpa would go out with a chainsaw and carve out elephants into these bushes. It's literally insane. I'll send you a picture, but I feel like I said this on here before. So my grandma passed in October, ever since she died, I literally find myself like interested in the weirdest things that I was not really that interested in before that like she would have been interested in. Like I swear her hobbies are like taking over my body.
Mm.
But the reason I say that is because when I was planting these flowers in my backyard, I literally was on the weather app like, okay, it's gonna be sunny this day, and then there's gonna storm this day. So like I'll wait until after the storm. Like I was like planning out like when to like be working in my garden because of the storms. And last night we had a really bad storm, and I went out this morning and like so many more sprouted up. I was like, yay! Like you
Oh,
are so brave and
cute.
strong to withstand this storm.
Well, I think your grandma has something to do with that.
I think she does too. I just
She's
think it's so I'm like,
protecting them.
yeah, I'm like, do I just have time now so I'm like interested in other things or like why all of a
No.
sudden do I like gardening when that was her favorite thing to do, you know?
Yeah. I think it's like a way of keeping her alive too. It's sweet. I love it.
Nourish my growings
Yeah.
from the other side.
It's always nice to have a little hobby that includes our hands.
Mm-hmm.
Get away from the phones and do something with our hands.
Mm-hmm. I also got a bird feeder.
Yeah.
It attaches to the
She's
window.
really in her old woman era.
I am.
I
No, the
love
bird
it.
feeder attaches to the window so you can like get up close and personal and like watch them eat. I haven't seen any yet. I kind of feel like it's a weird spot. Like birds like don't go to windows on purpose, you know?
Hmm. Yeah,
Like they fly
that's
into
true.
them on accident. So no bird is gonna be over like
Mm.
at our window like looking for food, I feel like. I don't know.
They might smell it.
The
I don't know.
seeds.
It's funny. I used to love gardening too as a kid because our
Mhm.
neighbors across the street from us were always like doing something in their yard. And I remember I would always run over there and just help plant their flowers around the tree and stuff.
Mhm.
That just like sparked a memory for me of
I
gardening.
love
That's
that.
funny.
I love that.
It
And
was
like
so much
it's
fun.
yeah, it will and it's like annoying because it is a long payoff. Like
Mm,
I'm upset that I won't see flowers from what I just planted for like probably at least a month, like a month or
yeah.
two at least. But they've already started sprouting. Like
Hmm.
4 days later, there were like inch long sprouts. I'm like, this is so cool. Like, it's so
Hmm.
rewarding and like just fun to
I
like
know it really is.
see. And like, even this morning, all I did was clean out the flower bed. Like, I just took like all the old dirt and stuff and threw it away.
Hmm.
And I'm like, even just like see it like a fresh, clean slate and like ready for new flowers is like so cute and exciting. Like, I'm so into it.
I love it. We need to plant new hydrangeas in the front yard because our like storms that we had literally,
Derooted them.
yeah, they like died. They didn't even like sprout last year. It was
Oh,
so weird. And
damn.
they're so expensive. Like hydrangeas are like $80 per
Yeah.
one.
I know that's what I
Insane.
don't know. So I need to go. I'm either going to go today or Thursday, but I need to go look at what plants to put there.
Mm-hmm.
Because
And
it's
see how
like,
big they can get.
yeah, it's literally a 3 by 6 area. So I think I'm going to do like three larger bushes of some sort in the back. So it's like along the
Mm-hmm.
walkway. And then do like three flowers in the front. So it's, and then I got like little lights to around
Cute.
it. But I
Oh,
don't know what kind of plants or flowers to do. Like I need, I don't know, ChatGPT's been like my best friend through this because
oh
I'm
my God,
like,
I bet.
I literally am like, do I need flower bed soil that has fertilizer in it, or do I do separate fertile? Like I have just been asking like every
Oh, literally like
gardening
that video,
question.
like me, how me and ChatGPT be
No,
lately.
literally,
And it's
that's
like
me.
a little aura.
Yes, I'm like that's
Me
my
and
little
Tori.
my ball of energy.
Oh,
Um,
seriously.
yeah, I don't remember what I was
Just so helpful.
saying, but yeah, no, they literally Tori has walked me through how to start gardening.
Plant your garden, do everything. It's
Mhm.
so hard, like with vegetables,
Yeah,
because
that's a
we
whole
never
different
wanted to
ballgame.
use fertilizer because it's not obviously not good for you to eat
Mhm.
that stuff. But with flowers, it's like, who cares?
Mhm.
But with vegetables, it was so hard to grow ours, I think, because we didn't use like pesticides and all the fertilizer.
Mhm.
So our neighbors gave us like a chicken poop to put around and stuff, and
Mhm. Oh
just
yeah,
so
that's
much
sorry if
goes
this
into
is like
it.
so gross, but I the fertilizer that I used is cow manure
Yeah,
fertilizer. So it's like
yeah,
literally just cow poop, which is
yeah.
Honestly, you know what's really funny is I put all the bags of everything in my car and was driving home, and I got home and like waited like 20 minutes before I took everything out. And I went back out and I opened the door. I was like, ew, it smells like shit in my car. And I was
Ew.
like, oh, it's from the
Like
like
it
cow
literally is.
fertilizer. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
literally it
No,
was disgusting.
yeah. Manure makes everything
Yeah,
grow
it's
real
disgusting.
fast.
Yeah, but yeah, that's
Really?
what I used in there. So I'm like, I hope my cows are out there.
Mm,
But yeah, you obviously don't want to use the same stuff on. Well, and like there's just so much more like above ground work. Like you're putting up like the wiring and like you got to make
yeah,
sure certain stuff's like like flowers. I'm like, fuck it, I don't even
I
care.
know. Ugh,
And like
the
with the
wiring.
front flower bed, like basically everything comes grown. You just have to like put it in the ground. So
Right. And
that's
water
like
it.
a whole different ball game that I don't know if
Mm-hmm.
I'm equipped for that. I'm equipped for chaos gardening though, where you just throw those seeds in
Literally.
and see what happens.
No, I love that. Great little hobby.
Yeah, I needed some outdoor hobbies, I think.
I love it. I'm sleepy today.
Me too. I'm contemplating taking a quick little nap before doing work for the day.
And then we have a call with our DJ at 7. And our stuff isn't even done. Our music shit. So, great.
Oh my god, I just got the hiccups. Well,
Really isn't
sounds
that?
like you have some stuff to do today.
Yep.
Is your meeting with the DJ giving him the official song list?
It's like talking about everything, like
Gotcha.
walking through the whole day and like the songs and dances, stuff like that. But
The usual.
Mark's literally like, I want to give him every single song to play at every single moment. I'm like, okay, well, you got to get on that then.
Yeah. Like now.
Like right now.
Oh my god, I have to go. These hiccups
Hiccup.
are gonna kill me.
Okay.
Why is this
Well,
happening to me?
we love y'all. We'll see
Love
you
you so
next
much.
week. Stay unfiltered.
Bye.
In case you haven't heard from us enough today, come hang on Instagram at sociallyunfilteredpod.
Join our group chat to stay updated in between episodes by texting group to 833-459-3349.
Download the Social Media Manager Business Blueprint to start building your business today.
And last but not least, grab your official Socially Unfiltered merch from our Bonfire store.
You can find everything linked in the episode description below or at sociallyunfilteredpod.com.
We'll meet you back here next week, same day, same time. Bye.
Bye.